Clap your hands, all peoples, shout to God with loud songs of joy. For the Lord the Most High is to be feared, a great King over all the earth. Psalm 47, verses 1 and 2. Over the next couple of days, we will be meditating on Psalm 47. This psalm celebrates the victory gained by God's people. In verse 1, we see the call, and in verse 2, we see the costs. Notice the two words in verse 1, clap and shout. The praise is intense. Also, it is a call to all peoples, which means the proclamation should be total. In other words, when the proclamation is total, the praise will be intense. Verse 2 begins with the word for. The cause for this intense praise is the sovereignty of God, a God who's not a local king, but a universal king. In Daniel chapter 4 verse 35 we read, all the inhabitants of the earth are accounted as nothing, and he does according to his will among the host of heaven and among the inhabitants of the earth, and none can stay his hand or say to him, what have you done? C.H. Spurgeon says, and I quote, there is no attribute more comforting to his children than that of God's sovereignty. Under the most adverse circumstances, in the most severe trials, they believe that God has ordained their afflictions, that sovereignty overrules them, and that sovereignty will sanctify them. End quote. Praise God, for the God that we worship is sovereign. Have a blessed day.